Get me some water, quick! Dump it!
I know what can help us, and Megan's got it. Megan, time is of the essence. We've come for the Rainbow of Light.
That's awful! Here, take the rainbow, but let me go back with you. Maybe I can help.
No, Megan. It's our fight.
We can all help.
Perhaps you can.
If those witches want to fight, then we'll give them one.
Let's fly! Why can't we just dig it out?
That's impossible. The congealed smooze has created an impenetrable shell. I'm afraid we're stuck with it.
No, I'm stuck with it, big mouth.
We must explore every possibility, every avenue. I'll take you there, Megan. That's odd. The Moochik never leaves the safe confines of his mushroom.
And who, may I ask, are all of you?
I'm known as Wind Whistler.
Not again.
You do remember.
How could I forget?
You gave us the Rainbow of Light.
It worked, I presume. Without a home, you're nowhere. And nowhere's no place to be at.
Precisely, Mr. Moochik. But what do you propose we do about it?
Wow, that's terrific.
There's no doubt it's quite wonderful, Mr. Moochik, but we couldn't possibly live there.
My, you certainly are picky little ponies. You're looking for some castle in the sky.
We truly apologize for being so difficult, Mr. Moochik, but Dream Castle was rather special.
Yeah.
The Paradise Estate is exactly what we were looking for. But we were counting on you, Mr. Moochik. We presumed you knew everything.
I do know everything, my flying four-legged friend.
They're so tall, we'll get lost.
Just keep your eye on the sky. I'll get you through safely.
Great idea, Wind Whistler.
Straight ahead. You're doing splendidly.
Now I know how an ant feels.
To the left. You're drifting.
Stay close, everybody. How much farther?
You've reached the halfway point. Oh, no.
What is it?
Smooze! Run for it!
Get on! That way!
Faster! It's coming closer!
Help me! I'm falling!
Hold on!
I can't! Megan!
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Thanks to Wind Whistler.
It's easy to be courageous when helping others.
Gee, Wind Whistler, that's beautiful! I love the way you talk.
Ah, they're only shadows. Don't be such a chicken. What was that?
It's only a tree branch. An oak, I believe. Nothing to be frightened of.
What are all those squiggly lines?
I don't know. I do now! Run!
Wait! There's no need to panic. No panic! Perhaps there's another entrance into Flutter Valley.
Not according to the map.
Megan!
Help me!
the signal! Let's go! Drop it!
Wind Whistler! Let's move! Okay, Wind Whistler. Now we finished the job. Here goes!
Well done, Megan! Magnificent! Megan!
There's someone who's asked to see you.
It's something about Danny.
Wind Whistler, quick, follow her. And as soon as we know where these gizmonks are...
The creature went in there, Megan.
We're never going to break into that place.
And what are those strange noises? Look!
Are they attacking us? I don't think so.
Take them home!
Take them home!
My goodness! We'll help you any way we can. A purple cone, a seashell. I trust it will not be difficult.
Oh, I know where to find that. I know where to...
Something that is one, even when it is many.
But that is illogical.
Well, you have the most treasure so far. Everything but the last riddle.
Marvelous. They are not part of the game.
Oh, yes, they are. They're the last item.
I don't believe it.
What?
Impossible.
Krogar's gotta have some weakness. If only we could find it.
I did notice that whenever Grogar used his magic, the bell around his neck became luminescent.
Interesting. Perhaps the bell is the repository of his power.
All right, we got one!
We may learn something of consequence by interrogating him.
Yeah, and he might tell us things if we ask him questions, too.
They're very pretty. I wonder where they came from.
Virtually anywhere, I would say. There are a myriad of springs and rivers in Ponyland strong enough to carry it here.
Hey! No bear flying! Megan, help me! I'm scared! Get me down! She's in trouble. We gotta do something. Salt?
Salt has a corrosive effect if we sprinkle it on the bubble surface.
Good idea, Wind Whistler. Let's go. Push it that way, Wind Whistler. Over the pond.
I believe the coins are responsible, Megan. I saw baby Lickety-Split standing on one as she made her wish, and the coin glowed and dematerialized. This meteorological debacle is quite anomalous. I mean, it has not rained for weeks. Something unusual is happening.
In the air, endless blue skies get so...
Megan, it is obvious that the metaphysical power of these coins can have unforeseen and hazardous side effects.
Not only that, but wishing on them can get us into a lot of trouble.
Look! The baby sea ponies! They've run out of water!
They will not long survive out of their natural habitat.
I know, Wind Whistler. If we don't find water soon, Wind Whistler, we'll be as bad off as the poor baby sea ponies.
We've come too far to retreat now, Megan. The only course is straight ahead. Galaxy, the cactus. Use your horn on the cactus. There might be water.
Hey, you're right. Water. On one condition, though.
Huh?
Megan, dear, have you nipped your bridle?
We are hardly in a position to make demands. How about a dictionary?
Once we get to the top, how do we get the Heart of Fire?
I suggest we traverse that overpass when we encounter it.
Huh? She means we should cross that bridge when we come to it. Oh, right. We just came to it, and there isn't any bridge. How are we ever gonna get it? Can you fly over to it, Wind Whistler?
In theory, yes. In practicality, the thermal updrafts from the lava may make it difficult. Still, we shall see.
Wind Whistler!
No use, I fear. The air currents destroy my equilibrium. If you send it close enough, perhaps we can retrieve the gem.
Megan, the bubble's so big, it's hard to control. You concentrate on flying, Wind Whistler. I'll grab the gem. Oh, Megan! Wind Whistler! I'm so sorry! That's all right, Fizzy. We got the ruby. Now, we'll just fly back in.
Not yet. The turbulence is still too great.
We better think of something quick, or this is one hot bath we won't enjoy.
I wish I was not suffering from a singular lack of inspiration.
Wishing. Of course. There's still 2 coins left. Oops. Phew. But which one will do the trick without backfiring on us?
This is no time for equivocation. Pick one quickly.
I wish we were as light as a feather.
But only momentarily.
Wind Whistler, am I ever glad to see you?
Climb on! Hurry!
Thanks for saving my life.
I could hardly do otherwise, Megan. I would risk anything for a friend. For friendship, after all, is the most important treasure there is. Polo is not difficult. Keeping the ball in play is a simple matter of potential energy meeting mass and being converted into kinetic energy.
Huh? What Wind Whistler means, Shady, is just whap it with your nose.
I object! The rules explicitly state that the ball may not be engaged by unicorn magic. Perhaps I can be of assistance.
I've never had one get away from me before. Uh-oh.
It is called the Mystificent Forest, and there are those who still hold to the hypothesis that a strange enclave flourishes beyond.
Huh?
I am simply saying there may be other beings who live in this forest.
What do you mean, beings?
Gnome-like creatures called dell dwellers who actually live below the forest floor. They are the caretakers of the forest. They do magnificent work, making rough lumps of rock into the smooth stones Danny likes to skip on the lake. And where do you suppose these huge oak trees come from? Were it not for the dell dwellers, the forest might not have any trees at all. They are a very orderly and well-balanced society. And they do all this work without any glory or reward.
Oh my! What have we done? Wind Whistler! Quickly! We must do something! This is no time for frivolity! These multicolored protoplasmic organisms are ruining the ecology of this place! I shall have to take charge here. These Frazzets must go back into the barrel. Uh-oh! I appear to be making matters worse. My bubbles work, but this will take forever. And I do not believe my friends or these creatures can afford to wait that long. Speaking of friends, where is Gusty? There you are. What are you doing in there, Gusty?
Hiding.
This is not like you, Gusty. Come out of there now. I need your help. Now, can you make a breeze and blow these things back into their barrel? Please, Gusty?
I'll try.
No, not that way. You're dispersing them. Gently, Gusty. Please. Come on, just a little harder. Shady, we need you to knock the Frazzets into the barrel. No sweat, Fizz. Almost done. I never knew it mattered, but it's nice being someone who's not so scattered. Well, that is the last of them.
Nothing happened. Everyone's still the same.
This side down. Gusty! Shady, come here. I need your help. Help me turn this barrel over. This is what is causing all the problems. Careful. This side up. I certainly hope this is correct.
As long as the Frazzets remain in the barrel, the balance of nature is preserved. But we inadvertently released them and upset the balance.
That's exactly right.
But Fizzy took control and restored everything to normal.
I did? I mean, how did I do that? Balance? What balance? What are you talking about?
As I said, everything is back to normal. Why would Valentine's friend gallop away at sunset?
Huh?
It is illogical to begin a long journey just as the sun is setting.
Yeah, how can you ask a question like that at a time like this?
Time like what? I fail to understand this display of sentiment. It is just a story, after all.
Wind Whistler, it's too bad you weren't around when the Feelings Fairy was passing out feelings.
I do have feelings. I have feelings. I merely refrain from expressing them at the drop of a hat. Everyone, please remain calm.
Calm? Calm? Only someone with no feelings could remain calm at a time like this.
I meant that we need a plan of action.
She's right.
But we better find out what makes this rock dog tick.
Oh, get it! Yes, there it is!
That is a very smart stick.
He's completely blown our cover!
At this point, I fear our only recourse is to make a run for it.
I think you're right. I'll draw them off and catch up at the mountains.
Gusty, I must protest! She is beyond help. Logic clearly dictates that we save ourselves.
Gosh, Wind Whistler, how could you just go off and leave poor Gusty? What else would you expect from somebody with no feelings, Buttons?
No, truly, Wind Whistler's right.
She's drawing them off. To the mountains, then, quickly!
Greetings!
Excuse me, whoever you are, but do you know where we can find His Elevated Eminence?
You're standing on him!
Remarkable. This entire mountain is a living, sentient being. Greetings, Your Elevated Eminence!
What's the matter with him?
If His Eminence gets his feelings from the Heartstone.
Then without it, he's turning into a Major League Grouch!
No, truly!
No, Truly, don't go! Stay here!
Go ahead.
Huh? Go ahead.
What are you talking about? What's the matter with you?
You really don't like anyone, do you?
I mean it. Go ahead. I don't care what you do with her.
You're crazy if you think I'll buy that.
I'm perfectly serious. I've been surrounded by these romantic idiots for so long, it is refreshing to find one such as yourself.
Wind Whistler, how could you?
Pay no attention to them, Crunch.
You really don't care what I do to her?
That sentimental fool? Certainly not.
Good, 'cause I'm gonna turn her to stone. I thought so. You do care, don't you?
Wait! I'll prove I'm on your side by giving you your next victim.
Yeah, that's it, Wind Whistler. Bring me to him.
The Heartstone!
I knew you wouldn't turn against us, Wind Whistler. It's wonderful when you can care.
Wind Whistler, we're sorry we said you had no feelings. And we want to thank you for doing what you did back there.
Why? Logic alone dictated my actions. It would have been too much trouble to carry 3 heavy stone statues all the way home. Just kidding.
Oh, here we go again.
Pardon me, but I believe I can expedite matters. Lickety-Split would like a 200-foot sugar cone filled with 200 scoops of Rocky Road. Each scoop to be 4 feet in diameter, and the entire confection should be covered with 2 tons of chocolate jimmies.
You got it?
Gee whiz! You did it!
Indeed, it's exactly what I requested.
It doesn't look good, does it, Wind Whistler?
No, the desertification is proceeding at an alarming pace. At this rate, it will consume Paradise Estate in a matter of hours. I'm going to make one last surveillance flight before we return to the others.
Be careful, Wind Whistler! Wind Whistler! I can't move it.
Go get the others.
Well, there's not enough time. By the time I get back with help... Wind Whistler, look! What does it mean, Wind Whistler?
It means everything is all right now, Locket. Just a minute, Megan. I'm coming with you.
Me too!
We'll all go with you, Megan.
There, all safe and sound.
All through the night, although it's scary,
Though it may get hairy,
we'll keep moving toward our final destination.
that's the horseshoe. But what can we do?
Shh, I have an idea. Fleetfoot, I challenge you to a race. The winner gets the crescent.
On one condition. If you lose, you become my servant forever.
Done.
Oh, poor Wind Whistler. She looks so embarrassed.
Come on, Wind Whistler! You can do it!
Oh, Wind Whistler.
Paradise, the horseshoe's illumination will reveal our place of concealment to the goblins. Perhaps you can wish it off. The goblins just caught Northstar and Spike. They seem to intuit their precise locations.
What?
They knew where they were.
If the goblins found everyone by reading their minds, why didn't they know we were here?
Perhaps it's the horseshoes. They might cancel out the telepathic power of the goblins' horseshoe.
Then we can follow them secretly. Come on! It's Paradise and Wind Whistler.